Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Ahn Rho Project. This is a psychiatric, self-therapeutic, multimedia project to solve the problems, challenges, and obstacles in our lives, as well as a self-improvement process to reach the heights, goals, and ambitions that we have set for ourselves, as well as those around us. If you would like a brief introduction, a brief summary into the Ahn Rho Project, how we break it down into domains of life, sub-series, analogies, and so on and so forth, you can check that all on previous live streams for past 3.5 years, straight up to January 2021 and beyond for more updated versions and for all that jazz if you would like. So let's just continue on with the second part, the segment of the live stream. I want to mention very briefly that we're just going to decompose this second segment into 2 points. The first one being, okay, if you want to skip ahead from this abridged introduction, you can very easily just do that for this stream and the following streams on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook as you're watching as a video or VOD. Fast forward about 2 minutes and then you'll skip the abridged introduction altogether, especially if you're a recurrent viewer. I don't think anybody here is, but that's that. Second thing I want to mention, if you understand all this introductory bits, then you understand also that the Sol 55 override. Sol 55 override means system override version 5.5, meaning that it's a system principle or rule that breaks the complete it's a system to escape the system, a rule that tells me to break all other rules, including this very rule itself, that allows me full flexibility to just pursue things as long as they meet my objectives and goals that we have set for ourselves. And it's really about being practical. So that being said, let's just mention very quickly that of course the live stream typically is broken down into 11 segments, give or take, grouped into 3 phases across a 15-minute live stream, so it won't take too much of your time. But of course we're not going to get through everything, and we're not going to try to get through everything. If it fits, it fits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So let's just dive into the content. This is phase 2. Typically phase 2 has 5 different segments, segment 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you see here on screen a lot of digital media assets. I'm going to expand on some of these things here. So top right hand corner, you see some clothing that it's like a mask, craft design on top right hand corner. You also see some a lot of quotes, philosophical quotes in the middle hand side right there, from Stoic Reflections and other philosophical pages. Has a lot to do with background that I used to have. We also have a lot of, we'll get to that, we'll touch upon that. We have here a volunteer organization, a spreadsheet, to note the fact that I did in fact get back in touch with one of my clients. We have some stuff on the bottom right hand side with a dog, and I made a live stream about this yesterday with me and my buddy, and I forgot to showcase something that I really need to, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And also on this side you can see that there's like a check that I spoke about. I just need to take a photograph of that, as well as a gaming kind of client right there, which we'll talk about later on in this live stream as well. So there's a lot of stuff to cover. On the bottom right hand corner you can see that this is a more detailed show of that game. So this was, it was a way back, like Maple Story, like 2006 and stuff like that. I log in still though about once a month or two to see what's going on for about half an hour, just to de-stress a little bit, decouple. But there's not a whole lot to do on there anymore. I just don't keep up to date too much. The very top right here we also have stuff to do with food, so nutrition, but particularly what I made for dinner yesterday. So we're gonna touch upon that as well. We also at the very bottom, getting back to comments from somebody over on, he's actually someone I try to keep in touch with. He's a musician and budgeting, and I left a comment because I was concerned about his health, based off of his lyrics and his songs. So I just want to touch about that as well. And you see that WhatsApp icon, and that is about me trying to get back to I believe my business partner, and I had to showcase that. Like, we had an hour-long conversation, 2-3 hours long. Yeah, I think that's about everything on this panel here. Oh, notifications right there in the top, right there on the top right-hand side. You see there, that's actually Facebook notifications. So I wanted to mention that briefly, because of trying to get in touch with my cousins who reached out as well, on both sides, paternal and maternal. Then we have down here, holy shit. Right, trying to keep on track with our project has been particularly difficult as I'm recovering. So Twitter or Facebook, about 2 days ago, I fell off track. I didn't make any live streams for 2 days, so I had to make a post on that. And of course, all media assets are part of the Ahn Rho Project, including even just like a post on social media, not just the live stream, not just the voice recordings, not just the podcasts. Okay. Left-hand side panel. Okay, oh my god. On the very top right, you can see that there's actually a little bit. What I took a snapshot of was because of I had a playlist that I created that I needed to create yesterday. Um, my old series was ending on Facebook, so it had 50 episodes already. So I had to start a new one. We also have this collage here that indicates I have to go back on a previous live stream yesterday, talk a little bit about the Olympic athlete. But I think the main highlight was really just the food here. So probably I didn't really need to go into much detail. But you see down here is all that kind of food that I prepared for dinner yesterday. Pulling it down, once again, you can see the these are like the playlist names. This is like this time it's actually on Excel, so I have my own backed up hardware copy of it, obviously in text, of what that new series is, which is Trust, Honesty, and Communication. And of course, I've taken photographs of that on Twitch as well as on YouTube. Okay, let's move on to this side here. All right, so this panel here shows once again more food, more photograph here. I don't think I have to do this, but oh, it's just a small collage of the same thing, so that's great. So we can just move on. Like I said, the playlist, the food for dinner prepared, updates on getting back to some guy on YouTube who his music's great. And then on this hand side, again, notifications for a business partner as well as volunteering for a long-term care senior home. Okay, and okay, so good. Let's wow, that's a lot. That's a large ass summary. Huh? Let's start off by let's recapitulate. All right. So here's the doggo, right, from the previous day, right. So this is yesterday. Look, he's adorable. My buddy's little tiny little pup called Lucky, and coconut milk on the side, and he's just drinking up. So I just want to say that he sent me as a gift because I forwarded some photographs. Okay, the music has cut off because I want to show this. Right, just hopping around, little thing hopping around. I made a little whimper sound, and now this is basically what my buddy forwarded me in return because I was just sending him all this kind of stuff about his dog, his photographs. He really loves his dog, so I made some photographs and some video of him like cuddling together, which, yeah, because he has a lot of issues like I do too. Um, you know, broken broken family, dilapidated. I don't know if we can't call that family, but that's a family, I suppose. So that's kind of stuff. Um, Domestic abuse, violence, stuff like that. Okay, so that's the dog thing. That's this little gift I forgot to show yesterday, and it has some music. That's why the music cut off. Now I'm gonna put the music back on, and so we're done with a dog just like that. Okay, so philosophical quotes. So we're moving into segment 6. So this is segment 6. No, so take a look here. Stoic reflections. No, again, copyright notice, not my shit. You can just check this out on Instagram. Belongs to the guy over there. But Stoicism played a very fundamental part of my life. I mentioned that many times before because it's like my father to me. It always has been. I I have to be my own father, and I always reached out to philosophy to teach me morals and stuff like that because I couldn't look up to that from my own biological guardians. So let's take a look here. No amount of anxiety makes any difference to anything that is going to happen. Exactly. Don't worry about it. This is exactly what I'm experiencing right now, actually. Somebody's pushing their stuff, their worries onto me and trying to force their plans towards me, particularly my biological mother. And I allowed that to get to me, and now I'm trying to recover from that. So I have to set stronger boundaries. That's something I need to deal with right now. That's my responsibility. Another thing is, I also have to understand that I worry a lot too. It's kind of like, they pass on that worry onto me, but at the end of the day, I'm still worrying, so I gotta stop it off. I can't. Doesn't matter where it comes from. It's still my kind of obligation to just quit worrying about things because it's not helping at all. Move that to the bottom. Now that's easier said than done. I understand that, of course. The limit is not the sky. The sky. The limit is the mind. Oh, that's very powerful shit right there. So we have Wim Hof. So obviously this is it's more metaphorical, but you understand the meaning. Then again, no piece of advice or wisdom is universal. So please don't take them too literally. Stoic reflections and daily philosopher. So daily philosopher, another page that really has some good content sometimes, but I don't follow that. You become what you give your attention to. If you do not choose what thoughts and images you expose yourself to, someone else will. In other words, be careful what you pay attention to. Be careful where you put your time and everything towards. So Epictetus, right there, very straightforward. I'm not going to try to elaborate. You can expand on that. You can think about that on your own. And Daily Philosopher, once again, check out their page on Instagram, not my stuff. Wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something. So once again, the wise person typically does the listening, and the observations. But again, not black and white, right? You still have to participate in life. So when you have to speak, you should speak. Okay, so moving on. Holy shit, 10 minutes in already. Let's cover the gaming stuff, alright? So here's the gaming client I had to update. So that's why this is here. In addition to, where is it? I can't showcase it. Oh, I took a photograph, but I didn't. Alright, that's fine. Let's move on. I only have like 4 minutes left. We took a photograph of this financial piece of garbage here. I have to basically pay money. No, it's not. It's a business transaction that I have to do to get some free samples for my colleagues, but largely it's more like a gift, a parting gift. I want to give it to them to take care of their health, because honestly this is a cutting edge biotechnical and cellular nutritional company that has some really stellar products that they could really use right now, as they're all leading to old age. And I'm not asking for any return. I'm just going to give this to them because honestly I've been a very difficult person to work with, and that's not any way compensation, but it is just something I want to do. I just really hope that they can take care of their health, because a lot of them have chronic arthritis and stuff like that. And this is, at least I can give them some relief for about 3 months. At least that's about how long it would last, right? Because I can't give it a lifelong supply. But that's that. So that's where the check comes in from. Talking about this, wow, we only have 3 minutes left, huh? This is supposed to be a laundry basket. I didn't do the laundry today, but underneath it, I'm supposed to. So tomorrow morning, at least we have that covered. We have the clothing that I'm supposed to wear to my workplace. So this mask here that is made from one of my godmothers at the workplace. So we have this kind of mask, as well as underneath is like a shirt that you can't see, white striped shirt. You can barely see it, but that's fine. I'm supposed to wear it and take a photograph with them. Maybe tomorrow. Don't really know if I can. Moving on, so I also called up one of my volunteer clients, so a senior from the long-term care senior home that I still volunteer. Like, it's been 5 years. I'm not gonna abandon ship here, because they're really, I just think that they're people that are really close to me personally now, and you want to check up on his family. He's having a very difficult time, locked in for about 2 years, right? He's a senior, he can't really go out. And his family member, his daughter's really trying to do her best to take care of him, but it's stressful for her. Believe me, it is. And she has to go back to Hong Kong, so it's just difficult. So I had this half-hour conversation with him, and just to check up with him. I haven't been in touch with him for about a month, 2 months actually. So it was very imperative that I got back to him. I've been shirking my responsibilities there actually because of other things, like this. So on the top right hand side now, like this. I also made a call, an about hour and a half long call with my business partner. Say, listen, I'm sorry I didn't get to keep up with you, but basically there's a new convention. She's also got picked up my products that I have on a monthly ordering basis to take care of my health as well as other people. So that's that, and there's an hour long conversation. Holy shit, a minute left. Here, Engine, the musician guy, right? You're gonna make a motherfucker cry, brother. Because thank you for your well, what did I say? So he gave me like 2 hearts and stuff. This is what I said. Chill as vibe, smooth as fuck. He released a new song. Check that out on his channel, Enjing. That's ENJYNG. And it's called Twisted Spine. And it's kind of going up, but love from Hometown GTA. But on the real though, are you good? Based off of the lyrics, I hope you're overcoming the trust issues, deeper lack of companionship. It's like self-sabotage, right? Because he's going through a difficult time right now, and it's showing in his lyrics. And I said, please take care of your health. That's all we can ask for, right? Because that's the best thing. Take care of your health. Purpose and everything follows from that. You can't get anything done unless you're healthy. Oh my god, now we have food. So all this is food from the previous day that, like I said, oatmeal. I actually woke up on time early enough yesterday, but I fell back off track today. So you can see some of this food here, the pretzels. I ate morning for breakfast, and on the side, right hand side panel, we have this kind of stuff here. That's food that I took to work. And last but not least, here's a playlist: Trust, Honesty, and Communication, over on Twitch as well as on our YouTube channel. So that's the new series or playlist, and I've got to end the live stream now. So that's about it. I can't show anything more. Unfortunately, we'll have to continue this tomorrow morning. This is Ahn signing out. Ciao. God damn it. God damn, right? Just goddamn. So much.